Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Tonight we have episode number 64 of the Universe Mode. It is WCW's Monday Nitro. And we have a fantastic card for you as usual tonight, and the main event has Super Brawl implications. Hey, Bonnie, I think you're first. Congratulations. Thank you for joining. The main event of the evening will have Super Brawl implications. As I said, you can see we are officially in Super Brawl week. That will be happening, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 streams from now. So at some point next week, we are going to be having WCW's Super Brawl. I know a lot of you are looking forward to that, as am I. All right, we're going to take a look at tonight's action in just 1 second here. Once I get this all squared away. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at tonight's action. Hey there, Godspeed. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. You can hear my cough drop. Sorry. I'm sorry. Feeling a little bit better than I did last night. Not much though. Not much. All right, let's take a look at tonight's card. First of all, tonight's preview brought to you by the WWE Shop. Use the link in the description below to get all your favorite WWE apparel and merchandise and memorabilia. They have specials going on every single day on their website. So make sure you use the link in the description below to get over there to the WWE Shop for all of your favorite WWE merchandise. I'm a little better than last night, Godspeed. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I think I'm a little bit better. My chest is a little better. All right, so let's take a look at tonight's action. We got Hollywood Hogan starting things off tonight against Eddie Gilbert. You still having fun out there, Godspeed? You and your dad? Hollywood Hogan takes on Eddie Gilbert. Sting battles Owen Hart. Scott Hall squares off against the Masked Superstar. Tag team attraction, we got the Minnesota Wrecking Crew taking on the Outsiders. Oh yeah, how was the ham? The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, battles the Blue Blazer. Sting, the other Sting, takes on Baron Von Raschke. Seth Rollins takes on Mil Mascaras. Non-title match for Mil. These two are feuding over the WCW Championship. And tonight's main event, Bob Roop squaring off against Goldberg. The winner gets to take on X-Pac at Super Brawl for the Hardcore Championship. We have some matches already set for Super Brawl. And they are... The Red Army is going to battle the East-West Connection for the Tag Team Championship. Mil Mascaras is going to defend the WCW title against Seth Rollins. X-Pac will have his opponent determined tonight, and still no opponent for Yokozuna or Rey Mysterio. Let's see. All of my Towel and Twisters merchandise was finished off today, although I'm still deciding which company I'm going to use for apparel. I think I have it figured out. I was going to use Zazzle, but I'm not happy with their website at all, so that's not going to work out. Make sure that you hit the join button for all of the information you need to become a member of Scott Stevens Gaming. Members get videos before everybody else, members-only polls, and they get to take part in polls that decide what's going on the gameplay. Soon, all gameplay decisions are going to be made in members-only polls. Let's see. Next stream will be Sunday night, 6:30, WWF's Championship Wrestling from Madison Square Garden. King Kong Bundy will defend his brand new WWF Heavyweight Championship against Papa Shango. That should be interesting. All right, let's start the show, and then we'll start the action. I didn't accomplish anything today. I don't think I did. Did I go anywhere today?
It's the new
I don't think I did.
Welcome.
I don't even remember.
Nitro.
No, I didn't. That was yesterday.
There's no reason to channel flip with the Monday Nitro we have planned. This show
We're live in Madrid, Spain. Sorry. Sorry about that. For Monday Nitro, I'm going to try not to talk a lot tonight. I think that might be the the smart thing to do. All right, we're going to start things off. Hollywood Hogan taking on Eddie Guerrero. Solid match to start things off here in Madrid. Eric Bischoff in the corner of Hollywood Hogan. You always have to keep an eye out for him. He's always up to something dastardly. Yeah, I'm going to try and not talk a lot tonight. Godspeed says Eddie Guerrero's going to get the win. I'm going to go with Hollywood Hogan only because he's got Bischoff in his corner. So we got a pick'em coming in. So let me know, who do you think is going to get the win here? We have a pick'em as Hogan comes in. Bonnie says Eddie's going to get the win. So Eddie Guerrero slightly favored coming in.
Accompanied by Eric Bischoff from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan.
This man changed sports entertainment history on July 7th, 1996.
We had a lot of viewers last night. I thank you all who joined. For the few people that gave me a thumbs down, fuck you. What the hell do you guys want, man? How do you give a thumbs down? It's a live stream of retro wrestling. Why do you give a thumbs down? How?
I guess if you ask Hollywood Hogan,
well, I don't even care. Hoping that we get the same amount of viewers tonight, maybe more. Maybe a few more thumbs up than the thumbs down. I don't know, maybe it was me. Maybe I sound like shit and that's why the thumbs down. Hollywood Hogan's in the ring here in Madrid. Here comes Eddie Guerrero now. He is the slight favorite coming into this bout.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
He's going to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory. Well, he's going to try to anyway.
I know our colleague JBL speaks so highly of the respect he holds for Eddie Guerrero, one of the all-time greats.
Eddie Guerrero stepping into the ring with Hollywood Hogan. Is this the first time we've seen Hollywood Hogan? I don't recall seeing him before.
Inspired by Eddie Guerrero, Sasha Banks, among others.
Hollywood Hogan, Eddie Guerrero. No, it's not. Okay. I know we've seen Hulk many times.
Hollywood Hogan repping the black and white, the NWO for life, brother.
Wow, Hogan has a very big size difference over Eddie.
This to be a fair fight in any sense of the word. And on the other end, we know Guerrero is not concerned about rules or sportsmanship.
Yeah, anytime I go to talk, I can feel my throat about to give out. So I'm not gonna do a lot of talking tonight.
Eddie has the shoulders down. He's on the ropes, and the ref wisely stops the count.
Probably better off. It's nothing that you need to hear.
Position to be in right now. Straight impact on the throat. And he goes for the pin.
Hollywood goes for the cover early in the bout. Only a 2 count. Eddie gets the shoulder up just in time.
Good look at a real-life Titan, folks. Talk about devastation.
Nice springboard DDT there by Eddie Guerrero. Hollywood's down. Guerrero's up on the top rope.
To the sky.
Diving drop kick right to the face, and Hogan is down.
Let's talk about this matchup, Corey. If you're Eddie Guerrero, what do you have to do to leave here victorious?
I like Hogan's outfit there. His tights are pretty cool.
He utilizes his speed and agility to maintain a vertical base. Land your offense, keep it moving. Eddie Guerrero. Oh, we know what he's doing, Michael.
Uh-oh, the end may be near for Hollywood.
And with the completion, we see Eddie there showing off his in-ring acumen.
There's Eric Bischoff trying to distract Eddie Guerrero. He did momentarily, but only for a second. Eddie's a veteran. He knows better than that. And he gets a 2 count on Hollywood.
And setting him up.
Big knee lift.
Eddie pays for leaving an opening.
Guerrero with a drop kick that hits nothing but air. Spine buster by Hollywood. Hammy stomp by Hollywood. He's got an opening and he's looking to take advantage of it. Boot to the face. Hogan in control. Eddie's in trouble. Hogan off the ropes. You know what's coming next? The leg drop. Hollywood Hogan with the leg drop, and that might be all for Eddie Guerrero. And it is. Hollywood Hogan with the 3 count on Eddie Guerrero. Good match to start off Monday Nitro here in Spain.
Hollywood Hogan. And the celebration's underway. No doubt about it. Support for this guy grows by the second in the estimation of the WWE universe.
A lot of the fans are not happy about that. Hollywood's going up. Hollywood's blowing kisses to you. Nobody here in Madrid liking Hollywood. 2.5 stars is your official match rating. Hollywood Hogan starts things off here on Nitro with a very definitive victory over Eddie Guerrero. Second match of the evening here in Madrid, Spain. Sting, young Sting, taking on Owen Hart. Owen Hart, of course, that's right. He has a match at Super Brawl. I forgot to mention that earlier. Thanks to Jay's idea. Owen Hart will take on Bret Hart at Super Brawl. And if Owen gets the win, he gets to move over to WWF. If he loses, he stays here in WCW and moves down to the bottom of the rankings. Hey, Jay, just talking about you. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Just talking about Owen Hart's match against Bret at the Super Brawl. First match of the evening just finished. Hollywood Hogan got the win over Eddie Guerrero. Bonnie says, Sting's going to get the win. Godspeed says Owen Hart's going to get the win. I'm going to go with Bonnie on this one and say the Stinger is going to get the victory, so he is the slight favorite coming in.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 271 pounds, King.
Oh, no thanks necessary, Jay. It was a good idea. It's very, very good idea. Very. I can't think of the word I want to say. I still don't feel good. It was a good idea. And it had good implications. And it had a good twist to it. I'm trying not to talk too much here tonight, Jay. I'm still not feeling good. And every time I try to talk a lot, my voice goes out.
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 210 26 pounds, Owen Hart.
Oh, you did, Godspeed? That's cool. Was it as good in person as it was on TV?
All day to get their hands on each other.
Owen Hart. He was upset when the brand split and he didn't get the invite to the WWF. He's been bad-mouthing the World Wrestling Federation. There goes my voice again. Ever since. That's why Brett said, well, if you want to join us, beat us. And Owen said, certainly. Then Jay got together to put the match together, and it is on the docket for Super Brawl coming up next week. That's cool. When was that, Godspeed? That was like 15 years ago, wasn't it?
This superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now. But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight?
Sting military pressing Owen Hart, flapjacking him behind. Good start by the Stinger. I like this version of Sting better than the current version.
A lot of hustle to be in this spot. Whether he's studying tape or spending extra time at the PC.
I think the current, well, there is no current version anymore. He just retired. But I think the later versions of Sting was very similar to The Undertaker, I always thought. I like this version of Sting much better. About 15 years ago, Godspeed, yeah, that's what I thought.
This crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Oh, the human torture rack.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, stomping away.
Top rope.
The Crow Sting, yeah. I just always thought that reminded me too much of The Undertaker. Look at the distance he covered with that diving elbow. Sting's going to go for the cover. Shoulders are down. It's a 2 count.
Somehow, some way.
By the way, Jay, did you get my message about the, I answered your response about that invitational tournament? I gave you my Facebook page. I don't know if you're on there or not. If you're on there, you can send me a friend request. We can discuss the possible logistics of it.
He's got that determined look now, able to interrupt the attack. Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just shoot me a friend request. I'm on there several times a day. We can talk on there. I talk to Godspeed on there all the time. Here's Owen Hart. Sharpshooter locked in on the Stinger in the middle of the ring. He's got it locked in pretty good, but Sting, a master of escaping holds like that, slipped through the back door, grabbed an ankle, and got loose.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Uh-oh, he's running. Fallaway slam.
He may get the 3 count right here.
Stinger goes for the cover.
No, stops the count.
2 count.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Owen Hart needs a couple of good matches this week to tune up for Brett at Super Brawl. He does not want to go into that match unprepared.
Sent flying. He's heading up top.
Thinking big.
Sting's up on the top rope. Owen Hart trying to get to his feet. Stinger went for the double axe handle, and Owen Hart knew what was coming. Gave him a body blow, and Sting is down. Now Owen's on the top rope. He went for a diving clothesline and missed.
The mark. Into the turnbuckle.
Big splash Superman punch right there. Sting nailed Owen Hart. He's got him in trouble. He's going to go for the win. And he got him. Sting with a diving Superman punch in the corner. Caught Owen right on the jaw. Knocked him out. Here is your winner, Sting.
Picks up a huge victory here tonight.
That's not the way Owen wants to start Super Brawl week. I'm not sure, Godspeed. I think
He's got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
I think
I kind of did too.
I may give him the benefit of the doubt and just have a regular match. That way Owen can get a win by disqualification or count out or something like that. It may just be a regular match. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. 2 stars is your match rating. Owen Hart goes down in defeat by way of the Superman punch from Sting. The Stinger steals the fate of Owen Hart with a Superman punch in the corner, nailed him right on the jaw, knocked him out. Sting got an easy 3 count. It was kind of an abrupt ending. All right, next up we got Scott Hall taking on the Masked Superstar. I'm going to go with the Masked Superstar as my pick for victory. In this one, always pick the Masked Superstar. I'm looking at that mask right now. Love that. Let me know who you think is going to get the victory in this one. Should be good. The Masked Superstar and Scott Hall. Very entertaining match it should be. Godspeed says Scott Hall is going to get the victory.
You know who he is, but you don't know why he's here. Well, he's probably here for a fight.
He probably is.
Is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Kevin Nash from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall.
Maybe the most shocking.
What do you say we make the Brett Owen match 2 out of 3 falls? Make Owen have to earn it. I don't know who I just said, but my brain is not functioning properly. I'm on all kinds of meds. But we can the Brett Owen match. We can make it 2 out of 3 falls and make Owen have to really earn it. He'll have to beat Brett not once but twice. What do you guys think about that?
I'm just stating facts.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 344 pounds, the Masked Man Superstar.
The Masked Superstar. Bonnie loves that mask. She loves that mask.
Corey, I completely disagree.
And the other one too.
Tenacity has been the key to most of their success here in WWE. It's what makes them an exceptional competitor.
That thing is so old that most of the silver is faded away. Faded away on it.
Situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
Both of those are good ideas, Jay, but I think if you go 2 out of 3 falls, he has to beat him twice. So that really puts the odds against him. He'll have to overcome even higher odds if he has to beat him twice.
And you are looking at one of the most unshakable superstars.
Scott Hall and the Masked Superstar underway here in Madrid, Spain for Monday Nitro. Kevin Nash in the corner of Scott Hall. Kevin Nash doesn't interfere in matches very often. Yeah, 2 out of 3 falls. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That way the odds are stacked highly against him. He has to beat Brett twice.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
He turns it around on Hall. Placing them into the corner. Solely focused on punishing the leg.
Yes, that's what we'll do. We'll make it 2 out of 3 falls. Owen's got the odds stacked heavily against him. If he wants to get in the WWF, he's going to have to earn it. And if he can win that match, he will have earned it. Scott Hall follows him out to the floor here in Spain. There's a hammy stomp by Scott Hall. He's got the Masked Superstar. Kind of a camel clutch. Not really. A variation of it. Outside the ring. Look at Scott Hall putting all the pressure on the Superstar. Gets an elbow up to break the hold, but they're still outside the ring. Hall misses. Atomic drop. Nicely done. Ref's count is at 5. Masked Superstar. Military slam on Scott Hall outside the ring. He was up there kind of high. That hurt. Even though there's a mat there, you know that hurt. Count at 7. Both guys get back into the ring. Don't forget, next stream Sunday night at 6:30, WWF's Championship Wrestling from Madison Square Garden. King Kong Bundy will defend his brand new WWF Heavyweight Championship against Papa Shango on WWF television. Live from Madison Square Garden. That'll be Sunday night at 6:30. Two titles changed hands last night at King of the Ring. 2 were successfully defended. Scott Hall's got the Masked Superstar up on the top rope. Hall on the second rope himself. Fall away slam from the second rope. Masked Superstar. He came down hard. Hall goes for the cover, and the Superstar kicks out. At the count of 2.
Wrenches the arm. Ooh, nasty kick. Big forearm. Solid punch. He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Scott Hall choking out the Masked Superstar right in front of the referee. Uh-oh. He's bringing him in. Nice back body drop reversal by the Masked Superstar. He wanted nothing to do with the Razor's Edge. He's done his homework. He knew it was on the way. And now the Masked Superstar. He has the leg hooked. He's going to go for a win. 2 count only.
Less than a second to stay alive there.
Swinging neck breaker there. Scott Hall on the receiving end of several powerful moves over the last couple of minutes. Uh-oh. Masked Superstar locking in. That's the Cobra Clutch. I thought it was Goodnight Irene. It's the Cobra Clutch. It's locked in the middle of the ring. He's got plenty of leverage. Scott Hall got his fingers apart, though. And he's able to escape the hold. Double axe handle to the chest. Hall is down. Masked Superstar gets the 3 count. Took him by surprise with the double axe handle right to the middle of the chest. Scott Hall walked right into it and took it full force.
The Masked Man, Superstar.
The Masked Superstar, double axe handle to the chest. Scott Hall didn't know it was coming. Walked right into it, took it full force, and it was enough for the Masked Superstar to get the 3 count and the victory. That was indeed a good match. Scott Hall has left the area, the ring area, quickly, escorted by Kevin Nash. 3.5 stars is your official match rating. The Masked Superstar with the victory over Scott Hall. Viva Superstar, victory over the NWO. Hey, Godspeed, I was reading a review on MLB 24 today. It was not a good review. Just more of the same and how it's not been upgraded. But one of the things that I read was that there's a 15,000 XP cap daily. I'm glad I didn't spend money on that game, because that would piss me off. They're capping the XP daily now, 15,000. That's ridiculous. They're just forcing you to keep coming back and keep spending money. All right, fourth match of the evening. Here's the other version of Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. It's the Outsiders. They are squaring off against the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. The Enforcer, Arn Anderson, and Ole Anderson. This one should be a very good match. I was reading it today, and it was saying, the gameplay is still above all else the best, but the modes and features and everything are crap. And with that daily XP cap, that's ridiculous, man. Talk about not giving people incentive to play the game. So then they stop playing and they go play Grand Theft Auto and they don't come back to your game for a week or two. Doesn't seem like a good business decision to me. There's the Outsiders.
It's a tag team match scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 608 pounds, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the Outsiders. And guys,
who do we think is going to get the victory here? Let me know who you think is going to get the win. We have the Outsiders taking on... Hell, I can't remember now. We'll find out in a minute. Godspeed says the Outsiders are going to get the victory. I got to see who they're fighting. I honestly don't remember.
The WWE Universe on their feet.
Here they come. It's going to be a surprise. Because I can't remember. I honestly can't remember who it is. Come on already. Oh, the Enforcers. Arn Anderson's. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Outsiders.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 514 pounds, the Blood Brothers.
The Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Arn Anderson and Ole Anderson. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Today was not a good day, guys. Thank you for asking, though. Yeah, today start to finish was not a good day. Hoping tomorrow will be better. So the Outsiders are favored in this one. Should be a good match. The Enforcer and Ole Anderson. They've been pretty successful here in WCW. They have not had a lot of matches. Yeah, today just wasn't good, Godspeed. Just a lot of bad memory issues today. Hoping tomorrow will be a better day. We are live. WCW's Monday Nitro in Madrid, Spain. The Outsiders and the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Scott Hall goes right after the referee, and Ole Anderson didn't like it. Went right after Scott Hall. Oh, look at the knee to the midsection. Nicely done there by Ole. Stand up for your neighborhood referee. Oh, thank you, Jay. Appreciate that.
And Scott Hall able to reverse that. And tagged in is Kevin Nash.
The memory. It's the memory, you know. Some days are better than others, but they're starting to become a little further in between.
Look at him. Pride and poise.
Kevin Nash taking it to Ole Anderson. He's going to go for the cover a little early and about for that, and Double A comes over to make the save. Yeah, let's get some control, Mr. Referee. Nash takes Arn over the top rope out onto the floor here in Madrid. Big headbutt by Kevin Nash. You hear my voice there just went out. Believe it or not, I do feel a little better than last night. I can't believe, man, that I've been sick so many times in the last 2 months. Funny, the last 2 weeks we've been on the road for art shows, and I felt fine. As soon as I get back home, I'm sick again.
Double under.
Amazing. But this time it's deep in my chest, that respiratory stuff. Bonnie had this about 2 months ago. Nice suplex there by Arn Anderson on Kevin Nash. I took some Mucinex today, and it really helped a lot. That was, so anybody out there that has that respiratory thing going on, man, if you're having those deep coughs and that shit is all congested in your chest. I've never taken Mucinex before. I took one this morning, and I felt good for most part of the day, but it lasts 12 hours. It's worn off now, and I can definitely tell that it's worn off. You can only take it every 12 hours. But it works. It works. I felt better for a good portion of the day. Nice move there by Scott Hall. Kevin Nash has Ole Anderson high above his head. Vertical suplex, perfectly executed.
We're gonna see it.
There it is. It wasn't the best jackknife powerbomb, but it was one nonetheless. Kevin Nash off the top rope, diving elbow. He's going to go for the pinfall. And Ole kicks out. I'm going to wait till I go to bed, Godspeed. I'm going to take it before bed so I can feel better when I'm sleeping. Because I didn't sleep last night at all. I was up 3 times last night. I was playing MLB 20, whatever the hell it is I have, 23. I was playing franchise and Road to the Show last night. Twice. 3 times. 3 times I got up in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep. I felt so shitty I couldn't sleep. So I'm going to wait until I go to bed. And I'll take it when I go to bed, and hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight. Scott Hall slamming Arn Anderson's head in the top turnbuckle, choking him out now. Referee actually told him he had to stop. Wow, I think that's an imposter referee. Scott Hall makes the tag. Here comes Kevin Nash. Double A still down. Another big headbutt. Nash is loving those headbutts tonight. Boot to the chest. Arn is down. Look at this. Kevin Nash has the knee in the small of the back. That submission hold, but he's in the wrong corner, but Ole doesn't seem to care. He's just standing there, didn't even try and help his brother. Arn escaped. But the hold was on for a long time. 2 uppercut forearms, and Nash is stunned. Arn stomping away on the head of Kevin Nash.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
That last elbow hurt. Big boot to the face. Arn Anderson is down. Kevin Nash nailed him square in the middle of the face with that big boot. And it's a 2 count. Arn gets the shoulder up just before the count of 3. Scott Hall's got Arn by the throat, and Double A didn't like what was coming. Threw an elbow up, and now Scott Hall's the one looking up at the lights. Double A on the top rope. Hall to his feet. Double axe handle to the top of the head. The enforcer. Now dropping a knee onto the elbow of the fallen Scott Hall. Sharp elbow to the face. Scott Hall's in trouble. That was a brutal elbow right into the middle of the face, and a 2 count is all Arn could get.
To keep this match going. Taken down. What is this superstar looking for? Legs are grapevine. Now the arms are trapped. This won't end well.
Surfboard face plant. Arn's been in the ring for a long time, but he's been in control.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Yep. He took too long to make a decision there, and Scott Hall reverses him. He's got Anderson high above his head. Nice suplex. Scott Hall's going to go for the win. The shoulders are down. Wow. Referee stopped counting before he got a shoulder up. I think the fix is in. It's a Vince Russo match. Scott Hall should have got the pinfall. Referee stopped counting long before Anderson kicked out of that. This match should be over. Kevin Nash bringing Arn in, high above his head. Jackknife powerbomb. That's more like it. He doesn't get the count though, because Ole came in to make the save. Scott Hall couldn't get there quick enough to stop him. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash tossing Ole over the top rope out into the floor. That's a long fall. He's in trouble. He's hurt. Tag is made. Scott Hall comes in, and he's got Arn. He was going to throw him over the rope out there with his brother, but Arn wouldn't sell it. Shin breaker. Fans here in Madrid not on the side of Scott Hall. He gets over, makes the tag. Here comes Kevin Nash. Ole's finally back up on the ring apron. Oh, Kevin Nash walked right into an Arn Anderson spine buster. That could be all. Nash kicks out at 2.
That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now. Big move, but still able to...
Uppercut. Solid uppercut. Nash stunned but wouldn't go down.
Tag, switching it up.
Arn makes the tag. Here comes Ole. First time in a while.
Kevin Nash reversing it.
Springboard moonsault off the second rope. Nicely done by Ole Anderson. Came crashing down on Kevin Nash. He just busted him open. Slammed Nash's head into the top of that turnbuckle. He's busted open. Roundhouse jumping kick to the face, and Ole Anderson is having his way right now. Choking out Kevin Nash. Using the top rope as extra leverage. The referee's not doing anything about it. And then he just put 2 knees in his chin. Kevin Nash is in a world of trouble right now. And Scott Hall had to come in and make the save. Ole Anderson really taking it to Kevin Nash, and Nash has had enough. Boot to the face. Ole's down. Scott Hall, double choke slam on Arn. Kevin Nash with the Andre elbow drop to the chest, but Ole Anderson had a foot under the rope. Referee would not count. Nash with the 2-handed choke slam. He goes over to the corner. He's looking to tag Scott Hall, but Hall's not paying attention. He's watching Arn Anderson outside the ring.
And Nash didn't see that coming.
Arn up and over DDT on Scott Hall, or on Kevin Nash.
The question is, can Nash respond?
Arn's not the legal man in the ring. Referee let it go. Ole Anderson has it locked in, a sharpshooter. He's got it locked in on Kevin Nash, but Scott Hall was very quick in coming in to break it up. Ole's going to go for the pinfall, though. And Scott Hall makes the save once again.
Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
Kevin Nash still down.
Hall saw it coming.
Scott Hall took the knee out of Ole Anderson. The referee wasn't looking, so he didn't see what happened. Can't really tell you what the ref was looking at. Probably a woman in the front row. Ole makes the tag. Here comes Arn. Nash back to his feet. Russian leg sweep by the enforcer. Double A is going to go for the cover. He has the leg hooked. And wow, just before the count of 3, Scott Hall makes another save. Kevin Nash is in a lot of trouble here. He's almost gone down several times recently. Rolling elbow. Kevin Nash is down. Arn Anderson.
Look at this.
Backbreaker on Scott Hall. Nash is the legal man in the ring. Anderson turned his back on both of them. That was a mistake. Now Nash choking him out. From behind. Arn's down to his knees. He may be out cold. Nash should be going for a cover, but instead he heads to the other side of the ring. And he makes the tag to Scott Hall. Arn back up and walked right into an Arn Anderson spine buster. Scott Hall is in trouble. Nash had to come in and make the save. 2 count for Arn.
I don't know how someone kicks out of that. I don't know how you can still be
Arn has Kevin Nash now. Here comes surfboard face plant. Nash isn't the legal man in the ring, though. Arn should be going for a cover right now. Instead, he's going to make a tag. Here comes Ole. Kevin Nash out onto the floor. He's in trouble. Superman punch. Ole Anderson nailed Scott Hall in the face. But Hall had a boot under the rope, and the referee would not count. That saved Scott Hall right there. The outsiders could have been done. Scott Hall threw it first on the top rope. Ole Anderson has really performed well in this match. And now he's got a sharpshooter locked in on Scott Hall. He's really got it cinched in. The referee is right there. Scott Hall yelling in pain, and he quit. Scott Hall quit. The outsiders have been defeated. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew get the win. Big time victory. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Arn Anderson and Ole Anderson. Ole made Scott Hall tap with a sharpshooter. I told you these guys have been on a run lately. They may be lining themselves up for a title shot. They don't get a lot of matches, but they don't seem to lose the ones they have. 4.5 stars is your official match rating. Indeed, it was a good match. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew with the win over the outsiders. Nash was outside. Nash was outside the ring. He was hurt. He was out on the floor. Ole did something to him. All right, that brings us to the halfway point of the evening. Let's take a look at what got us here. We started things off. Hollywood Hogan with a definitive win over Eddie Guerrero got things opened up here in Madrid. Young version of Sting got the win over Owen Hart. The Masked Superstar was victorious over Scott Hall. And in a very good tag team match that you just saw, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew got the victory over the Outsiders. Tonight's second half of action, we got the Blue Blazer taking on the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Baron Von Raschke squares off against Old Sting. Mil Mascaras, non-title match against Seth Rollins as they continue to feud over the WCW Heavyweight Championship. And tonight's main event, Bob Roop squares off against Goldberg. The winner gets X-Pac and a shot at his Hardcore Championship next week at Super Brawl. Tonight's second half of action is brought to you by Fanatics. Use the link in the description below and get all of your NCAA, NHL, MLB, and NFL apparel, merchandise, and memorabilia on Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything. All right, so starting the second half of tonight's action, the American Dream is here. The son of a plumber. Dusty Rhodes taking on the Blue Blazer. The Outsiders meet their match in the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. A win by submission courtesy of Ole Anderson against Scott Hall. Thank you, Jay, for the headlines. Let's see. It should be a good match, Godspeed. It should be. All right, next up we got Dusty Rhodes and the Blue Blazer. Dusty Rhodes is Godspeed's pick. He's going to be my pick as well. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the win. Right now, Dusty, the favorite coming in. The Blue Blazer. He applied for World Wrestling Federation acceptance as well, and he was denied. All right, let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions. We are live in Madrid, Spain, Monday Nitro World Championship Wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Weighing in at 220 pounds. Boom!
Blue Blazer.
All these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance. I can't wait to see what unfolds.
Somebody's about to get funky like a monkey. It's gonna give out some hard times. You don't know hard times, Daddy.
And his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 317 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
The American Dream, a huge fan favorite here in Madrid. No polka dots here, Godspeed. I don't let them wear that attire. That was Vince trying to humiliate him. Not trying. Succeeding. We show Dusty Rhodes the respect he deserves.
And here we have a superstar.
I don't know if the Blue Blazer will, though. We are underway with the second half of tonight's action. Russian leg sweep by the Blazer to start things off. Jumping leg drop across the throat. And a knee drop to the face of the American Dream. Blue Blazer's off to a pretty good start. There's a big clothesline by Dusty, his first offense of the night.
Carefully measured punch right on the ear. Filthy. Oh, what a
Nice reversal there by the Blazer. Another leg drop across the throat.
all measured up. Oh, drop kick to the spine.
He's going to have to call his father to get his pipes fixed if he keeps taking leg drops across the throat.
From the top.
Oh, he hit the elbow on the referee. Blazer goes for the cover, but the referee doesn't know where he is. Blazer hit the diving elbow on the referee.
Not even close.
He was a little bit off on his target there.
And the WWE Universe is on his side.
No disqualification.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon.
Boot to the midsection. Neck breaker by the Blue Blazer.
This match grinded him down a little. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. He isn't finding any space to recover.
Yeah, this can't be how he pictured this fight going. Punch to the stomach connects.
Look at the Blue Blazer. He is just pulverizing Dusty Rhodes. And instead of keeping the attack up, he decides to stop and try and get some adulation from the crowd. You're not going to beat Dusty Rhodes by stopping your attack. Nice reversal by Dusty. Bringing him in. He's got him up. You know what's coming. Jumping pile driver. And Dusty Rhodes has turned the tide on the Blue Blazer. Inverted atomic drop. And the Blazer thrown over that top rope out onto the floor here in Madrid. Dusty follows him out there.
Paying it right back with a reversal. Isolating the leg.
Leg drop there by the Blazer on Dusty's knee. Blazer heads back into the ring. Dusty shaking off the cobwebs.
Oh, man, you can see he is
soaking in the energy from the fans. And he's back in at the count of 4.
What's up?
Uh-oh, Blazer's got Dusty in now. He's going to return the favor. Jumping pile driver. The Blue Blazer just nailed Dusty Rhodes. And he's going to go for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. The shoulders are down. Wow, almost a huge upset there. Dusty got out of it just before the count of 3. Boot to the midsection. Neck breaker by the Blue Blazer. Dusty not bringing his A game here tonight. Not yet, anyway. Went for the jab and missed.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like
so instead he drops the Blazer's throat onto the top rope. Dusty's going to go for some old-fashioned street fighting. Big right hands to the side of the head. And there comes the Andre the Giant patented elbow drop right across the chest. Dusty holds it for a pinfall. And a 2 count only. Andre the Giant taught Dusty that move. Those two used to travel on the road all the time back in the day. They were the best of friends. Dusty may be looking to put an end to it here. No. Instead, oh, he went for the jumping elbow. Oh, there goes my voice again. And he missed. Blazer's going to go for the cover. Dusty gets a leg up and kicks out at the count of 2. Gotta hand it to the Blue Blazer. He's really held his own here. Swinging neck breaker now. It would still be a major upset if he gets the win. Blazer drops a knee. Right on Dusty's elbow, but a boot reversal, and now a standing drop kick by the Blazer. Dusty never saw it coming. Blazer, he's got the sharpshooter locked in right in the middle of the ring. Dusty Rhodes screaming into the mat. He's not trying to fight his way out of it. He may be defeated. Blazer let it go, but he's going to try and parlay it into a pinfall. Wow, the Blue Blazer gets a 3 count on the American Dream. Upset City here in Madrid on Monday Nitro.
Here is your winner,
Blue Blazer. That's a huge upset, folks. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, pinned by the Blue Blazer.
This one was unforgettable.
It was a good match, guys. You can see Dusty out there on the floor in front of the commentator's table. Can't believe what happened. 3.5 stars is your official match rating. The Blue Blazer with a huge win over Dusty Rhodes. Not a good showing for Dusty. I will not call that an upset, no. Well, I am. All right, 6th bout of the evening, Baron von Raschke. He was also denied by the World Wrestling Federation upon the brand split. He's going to take on Sting, the old version. Blue Blazer pulls tremendous upset against the American Dream. Here I'm going to go with Sting to get the victory over Baron von Raschke. WWF denied von Raschke entrance, said they had too many people already to check back at a later date. Godspeed says Sting is going to get the victory as well, so he's the favorite coming in. Let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions. Who do you guys think is going to get the win? Let me know.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 265 pounds, Baron Van Rossi.
Baron von Raschke.
Criminal on the loose. Give me my phone. Put your phone on, Corey. What could possibly be
yeah, it's shaping up.
They fight too hard.
Oh, good Lord. Shaping up like it might be a better match.
You're crazy.
I was never a fan of the Blue Blazer gimmick. And I know that he was told to do it. And here comes the Stinger. We saw the young version of Sting a little earlier this evening. Here's the elder veteran version. He is the favorite coming into this match.
From every man's nightmare, weighing in at 284 pounds,
Sting!
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise.
Sting and Baron Von Raschke. It is a definitely interesting match on paper. Definitely intriguing. Don't forget the next live stream will be Sunday night at 6:30. We will have WWF action coming at you. Championship Wrestling from Madison Square Garden. King Kong Bundy, who just won the WWF Heavyweight title last night from Bob Backlund at King of the Ring. He will be putting that title on the line against Papa Shango. That's Sunday night at 6:30. Yes, Godspeed, I did, yeah. Baron Von Raschke and the Stinger. Sellout crowd here in Madrid for WCW's Monday Nitro. Don't forget tonight's main event has Super Brawl implications. X-Pac, your WCW Hardcore Champion, will take on the winner of tonight's main event for the title. No, he's not. Not this version of him, no. No, because he was in AEW, Godspeed.
And you are looking at one of the most unshakable.
They took him out. I think he was supposed to be, but they took him out.
A picture of resilience. He's been through ups and downs, but has never given up the fight.
Good start for the Stinger. Jumping leg drop right across the throat. Baron Von Raschke right now wishing he would have stayed in the locker room. Sting comes out looking like he's got something to prove. Big right hand, several of them, a left hand, pounding away. It's like a Mike Tyson fight. Sting working Raschke over, dropping the boot onto the chest. Knee drop right to the face, and Sting is pulverizing Baron Von Raschke right from the opening bell. He's not pulling the hair, dumbass. He doesn't have any hair. Another diving knee right to the face. I think Baron Von Raschke did something backstage to piss Sting off, because he has come out like a house of fire. Maybe he stole his taco. Sting missed, but gives him a slingshot. Out onto the floor the hard way. Right in front of the barricade out there. Sting, neck breaker, nicely done. Baron rolled out of the way of that one and delivers a nice clothesline. And now slamming Sting's head into the floor.
That is just insulting.
Just because there's a mat on the floor doesn't mean you can't feel the concrete underneath it.
Backbreaker.
Baron with a power slam. Beautifully executed, showing off the strength there. Slamming the Stinger into the mat on top of that concrete floor, then slamming his head. Baron now is the one in control. He got off to a very slow start, but he is in control right now. He tosses the Stinger back into the ring, and he climbs back in himself at the count of 7.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash. He's turning the tables. Elbow smash.
Nice reversal by Sting.
Whatever's playing here can't be good. He can do it here.
Sting's going to go for the win. One count only. Von Raschke kicked out hard. Sting thinks he has him. Deciding what to do. He's ready to finish him off. Nice vertical suplex.
Vertical suplex. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Yeah, but
Sting's got him up.
Anyone out yet. This match could
Tombstone pile driver. Von Raschke is out. Sting helping him to his feet. He should be going for a pinfall. No, he's going to go for the Scorpion Deathlock instead, but he's too close to the ropes. No, he's not. He's got it locked in. I don't know if Baron can reach the ropes or not, but he is definitely in a lot of pain. Sting, there it is. Now he's got it cinched in. Look at him screaming in pain. The back is bent in half the wrong way, and Baron can't take it, and he quits. Sting gets the win via the Scorpion Deathlock.
Here is your winner, King.
Sting.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest. That's what they call
That was a pretty good match. Fierce 6 brawl indeed. Lots of back and forth action. Stinger got the opportunity for the Scorpion Deathlock, and he did not let it slip past him. Cinched it in, and he cinched it in hard. 2 stars is your official match rating. The Stinger with a very solid win over Baron Von Raschke, forcing the German to tap out. That was a pretty good back and forth match until that point. All right, next up we got your WCW heavyweight champion, Mil Mascaras, in the house. He's got a non-title match against the guy he won the title from, Seth Rollins. Here tonight on Nitro, these two on a collision course. They will be meeting once again for the title at Super Brawl next week. It was indeed a good match, Godspeed. This one should be as well. I'm going to go with Mil Mascaras to get the victory. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come out with the win? Godspeed says Seth Rollins is going to get the non-title victory here tonight. Let's send it down to ringside and get your introduction. Their matches to this point have not disappointed. The Sting of the Scorpion Deathlock dethrones Baron Von Raschke. There's your WCW champion.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Luis Potosi, Mexico. Weighing in at 276 pounds. The WCW World Heavyweight Champion. The Masked Man.
Mil Mascaras.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh? That's what they're doing.
The loser of this feud is going to head over to WWF when the feud is over. Whether it be Seth Rollins or Mil Mascaras, once this feud has concluded, the loser will move over to World Wrestling Federation. Mil Mascaras is hoping it's not him. He won the title from Seth at Great American Bash, I believe it was. And they are on a collision course for a rematch at Super Brawl next week.
Oh, no. Oh, yes.
The feud has been good so far.
The revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins has arrived.
Well, certainly Seth Rollins has unmatched accolades, a championship resume, but a wardrobe that leaves a lot to be desired.
Saxton, last time you saw that much drip, you called a plumber.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
So he's been called the Kingslayer, right? The Architect, the Messiah. How about we give him a new nickname, Mr. Delusional? Oh, bite your tongue, Cole. There is nothing delusional about this man. Seth Rollins has earned everything. It just happens.
Seth was a very good WCW champion. He won the title from Shawn Michaels.
He's won the Royal Rumble
and he was a very good champion until Mil Mascaras came along, took the belt away from him, and now these two are feuding over the gold. Title is not on the line here tonight. These two meeting at Super Brawl next week with the gold on the line, and Seth will be looking to regain the title.
man who is sick of the doubters, sick of being questioned about his potential. And I can't disagree with him. I expect tonight to be a night where he can silence the skeptics and prove to be the future of this company. It will be a tall order, but the confidence he possesses could take him very far.
And across the ring, you have a top-tier competitor in Seth
Nice
Rollins.
reversal there by
His
Rollins.
attitude aside, Seth is an undeniably talented superstar.
Right hand forearm to the side of the champion's head. Mascaris goes down. Rollins up to the top rope. And that was a mistake. Mascaris takes him off the hard way and delivers several right hands to the middle of Rollins' face, followed by a boot for good measure.
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. Face gouge. Oh, God.
Oh, not to the belly.
Taking this match off.
Yes, to the belly. Rollins up to the top rope once again. Double axe handle to the top of the head of Mil Mascaris.
Corey, there's plenty of things you can say about what makes Seth Rollins an exceptional.
Mascaris now, nice suplex.
Stands out to you in this
Rollins
match.
came down hard.
Standout feature is his in-ring genius. When everyone else is playing
Mascaris behind him. Look at the choke slam from a full Nelson position, followed by an arm breaker. Mil Mascaris went for the pin, but Rollins had a boot under the rope. Mascaris not happy about that, so he's going to throw some right hands to the side of Rollins' head. And not of the soft kind. Those were not love taps.
Oh my goodness.
From the ground. Oh.
Mil Mascaris running power slam, trying to put Rollins through the canvas. Springboard leg drop, missed the mark. And Rollins takes advantage of the opening. 2 fingers in the nose, 2 in the mouth, trying to rip Mascaris' face right apart.
It's just a step too slow.
Mascaris going for this submission hold, the abdominal stretch with the leg twist. Right in the middle of the ring. Rollins can't reach anything. He's got to find a way out. There's an elbow to the thigh. That'll do it. Hip tossed his way to freedom. Rollins tosses Mascaris over the top rope now out onto the floor. Rollins follows him out. And they're going to call this a foot DDT. Slamming his foot and his knee into the concrete floor there. Mascaris reverses things. And he's going to snake eyes Rollins on the ring apron. Wow, face first on that unprotected area of the ring. Mascaris back in, taking a rest. He rested a little bit too long. Look at Rollins. Gave him an end of days on the second turnbuckle. Mascaris has been busted open. Can't really see it that good. He's wearing that mask, but you can see the blood through the eye holes. Rolling elbow there by Rollins. And a hammy stretch. Seth Rollins right now is in complete control. Jumping knee right to the face. That had lots of power behind it. Uh-oh. Rollins lining him up. Thinks he has him ready to go.
Waiting for it. Could it be?
No. Mascaris saw it coming and ducked out of the way, and nicely done. What's going on here? They're going toe-to-toe. Right hands, right hands. Rollins drops him. Mascaris heads out of the ring.
Maybe we won't, Byron.
What's he doing?
Come on, not like this.
Has Mil Mascaris had enough?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to walk away from this matchup, and that's a shame.
No. Rollins said, "You're not going anywhere, brother. I'm not done with you." Slams his head into the ring apron. Rolls him back into the ring. Rollins should go for a pinfall here. Title's not on the line, but he definitely needs a win. He's going to try and line it up again. He thinks he has him. The leg is hooked. The shoulders are down. And the victory is secured for Seth Rollins. Non-title win over Mil Mascaris.
Here is your winner,
That'll give Rollins plenty of confidence heading into Super Brawl. Maybe he can get that belt back around his waist once again. Good win for Seth Rollins. Fans in Madrid not very happy about it. It was indeed a good match, and I hope it's a sign of things to come when they get together at Super Brawl. 3 stars is your official match rating. Seth Rollins gets the 3 count in a non-title match over Mil Mascaras as they continue their course to an epic matchup at Super Brawl next week. All right, here's tonight's main event. It is Bob Roop and Goldberg going at it. The winner gets a shot at X-Pac's Hardcore Championship next week at Super Brawl. So X-Pac will find out tonight who he will be defending the title against. I'm going to go with Goldberg. Love Bob Roop, but got to go with the guy you think is going to get the win, and I think Goldberg has a better shot at victory here tonight. What do you guys think? Godspeed says Bob Roop's going to get the win. So we have a pick-em match coming in. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to get the win? Let's send it down to ringside. This one should be entertaining.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan. Weighing in at 291 pounds, Bob
Roop.
The confidence and zeal this person has in the ring is frankly a little unnerving. It's like nothing intimidates them.
Godspeed, you said you're going to be gone for a month. Do you have somebody checking your mail for you?
Look, I hope you gentlemen are not being facetious and are truly giving this fearless competitor their props.
Bob Roop trying to secure a shot at the Hardcore Championship.
The show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, let me know if that gets there. He said he sent it, so it should be. I know things going to Canada take a while, so it should. He said he sent it last week, so it should be there by the end of. I'm going to say next week. It's rage with might, passion, and intensity, gasoline and dynamite as the World Heavyweight Championship continues. This time Seth Rollins scores a non-title victory after catching the champion.
Here comes one.
Nice headline. Well, nice article. Goldberg wants a shot at X-Pac as well.
Destruction like a dragon. A focused gaze on the face of Goldberg.
Tonight's main event, the winner gets X-Pac at Super Brawl for the Hardcore Championship.
and his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
2 numbers come to mind.
That's all right, Jay. That's okay.
WCW.
It's good that I can do that.
12 years away from WWE, returned to win the Universal Championship twice.
I don't think he does either, Godspeed. I think X-Pac would rather go up against Bob Roop. These are the number 1 and number 2 contenders for the Hardcore Championship.
Absolutely a picture of resilience. He's been through ups and downs, but is
Goldberg off to the good start.
Bitter perseverance is what will make him such a threat in this matchup.
While Goldberg enters tonight with
Looks like Roop's hurt his knee already. Oh, super kick there by Goldberg. And Roop goes down in a heap.
I disagree.
Goldberg pounding away, left hands, left elbows to the head of a fallen Bob Roop. That's just disrespect
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend.
to the veteran.
Just launched. Crafty way to get out of harm there.
Bob Roop, look at that. Suplex, bridge, pinning combination. But Goldberg had a foot underneath the lower rope. Fans not behind Mr. Roop here in Spain. Roop up to the top rope. Double axe handle to the head of a fallen Goldberg. Now Roop's going to rip that arm off and take it back to Minnesota.
The arm, great strategy. Goldberg's overpowering offense and dominance is mythical. Corey, what is the key to victory, if there is a key to victory, going up against Goldberg?
Try to get Goldberg to make a mistake early and capitalize on it. Throw Goldberg off his game and keep him off balance. Benefit from the
arm breaker by Goldberg. He thinks it's going to get him a victory. And it's a 2 count. Roop got the shoulder up. Once again, Bob Roop with the suplex. He might have been able to hold that one.
Taken down. What is this superstar looking for?
Stepping through. Here comes the surfboard. You know what comes next. The face plants. Goldberg face first into the mat. Roop goes for the cover now. 2 counts. 2 count. Roop can't believe it. Thought he had him. Goldberg kicked out of that very slowly. Left hand jab to the face by Roop. Tosses Goldberg hard into the corner. Tried to follow him in. Goldberg was waiting for him. And now Goldberg. What's he going to do? Oh, solid punch to the kidney from behind. 2 points. Alley-oop for Goldberg. Goldberg, look at the forearms to the side of Roop's face. Goldberg is a very strong man. You don't want to take too many of those, and Bob's already taking a whole bunch of them. Stomping on the shoulder. Goldberg, another elbow. He is just tearing Bob Roop apart right now. STO, Roop's down hard. Goldberg got it locked in. Bob Roop is in trouble. He's close to the rope, though. He could grab either one. But he's in so much pain, I don't think he knows where he is, but he got the fingers apart. Nicely done. And he dropped a fist right to the middle of Goldberg's face. Bob Roop, end of days, nails Goldberg. Roop's going to go for the pin. And Goldberg kicks out just in the nick of time. But he's on the ropes. Roop to the top rope. Flying shoulder tackle, missed the mark. Goldberg takes advantage of the opening. Now Roop with a left jab. He's got Goldberg up. Fireman's carry over to the corner. Snake eyes right on the top turnbuckle. Goldberg's busted open. Roop's choking him out. Goldberg has sprung a leak. Like it, Roop. Telling the fans, this is your hero, huh? He drops a knee to the elbow. Another knee in the middle of the back. Goldberg gets to his feet. You can see the blood pouring down the right side of his feet. Nice. Nice suplex there by Goldberg. He's got Roop in. That could be the end of Bob Roop. Jackhammered through the canvas. Goldberg gets the 3 count. He will face X-Pac for the title at Super Brawl. Goldberg was bloody. Bob Roop gave him everything he had. But at the end, Goldberg threw the power bomb jackhammer on Bob Roop, got the 3 count, and Goldberg will take on X-Pac for the Hardcore Championship next week at Super Brawl. I'll have to get a couple of stitches first. 3 stars is the official match rating. A bloody Goldberg gets the victory over Bob Roop. Godspeed said, "Oh crap! He knows X-Pac is in trouble." All right, that's going to be the end of Monday Nitro here in Madrid, Spain. Let's see what went down here. Before I go into that, let me let you know that tonight's recap is brought to you by Godlike Hosting, premier game hosting service that gives you high performance, minimal ping, and improved protection. They focus on Minecraft and Grand Theft Auto, and they also host for 28 other games. They have over 30 servers. By using the link in the description below, you can get a free trial at Godlike Hosting, so make sure you take advantage of that. Yeah, X-Pac's gonna call in sick. All right, Hollywood Hogan got things started tonight with a victory over Eddie Guerrero. The young version of Sting was victorious over Owen Hart as Owen prepares to meet with Bret at Super Brawl. With legendary strength, precision, focus, and blood-driven rage, Goldberg destroys Bob Roop. 2 words, X-Pac, you're next. Nicely done. The Masked Superstar was victorious over Scott Hall. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew got a very impressive win over the Outsiders. The Blue Blazer in the upset of the night, victorious. He got the 3 count on the American Dream. The old version of Sting got the win over Baron von Raschke. Seth Rollins, a non-title win over WCW champion Mil Mascaras as they continue their collision course towards Super Brawl. And in tonight's main event, Goldberg got the win over Bob Roop. Goldberg thus earns himself a shot at X-Pac Hardcore Championship next week at Super Brawl. As Godspeed said, X-Pac's looking for a way to get out of that match as soon as the 3rd slap of the mat took place. All right, so let's bump the calendar over to the next show, which will be Sunday night at 6:30. That'll be the stream. World Wrestling Federation's Championship Wrestling from Madison Square Garden is what we are looking at. Let's see, we got a news item here first. Let's see what that is. Mil Mascaras tried leaving in the middle of the match. Seth Rollins got the win. All right. So let's take a look at what's on tap for Sunday night. Remember, the main event, it says it's going to be Shawn Michaels and Greg Valentine, but the main event is going to be King Kong Bundy defending his newly won WWF Heavyweight Championship against Papa Shango. So we'll see what else is on the ticket. For Sunday night at 6:30, Rick Martel, the model, taking on the Iron Sheik. Dino Bravo scoring off against Ravishing Rick Rude, the Repo Man. He's going to be in the building taking on Rikishi. Shane McMahon squares off against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The Magnificent Morocco takes on Cowboy Bob Orton. Ted DiBiase will be there. He'll take on Triple H. That'll be a good match. Oh, there's King Kong Bundy right there. They're saying he's going to get a rematch, a non-title match with Bob Backlund, but Bundy has to defend the title against Papa Shango, who won the King of the Ring Battle Royal, so Bob's out of luck there. And then Greg Valentine will take on Shawn Michaels, so I'll just switch those 2 matches around. Bob will stay home. Papa Shango will take his place for the title. All right, so that'll be good. That is going to be a good time for sure. All right, before I get out of here, let me let you know a few things. First of all, like I said, next live stream, 6:30 Sunday night. WWF's Championship Wrestling from Madison Square Garden. Tonight's action brought to you by Fanatics, Godlike Hosting, and the WWE Shop. Use the links in the description below to get some really good deals from all 3 of those companies. My Talon Twisters merchandise, the logos are completed from my Twister Town novel for the baseball team, the Talon Twisters. They have been completed, the logos, and I'm currently looking at apparel companies to use. So probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to be able to buy some T-shirts and coffee cups with the Talon Twisters logos on it. Those are going to be pretty cool. Let's see. Make sure you click the join button to get all the information on becoming a member of Scott Stevens Gaming. Members get videos before everybody else, members-only polls, and polls that determine what will take place in the live stream. Pretty soon, all of those decisions will be made by members only. I have 2 book signings coming up. April 14th, FWE, Florida Wrestling Entertainment, is putting on a benefit wrestling show for the Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa. I'll be part of the meet and greet there, and a portion of all of my sales will be added to the donation that goes to the Moffitt Cancer Center afterward. And then on June 15th, I have a book signing slash Q&A slash workshop at Joseph's Tea Shop in Clearwater, Florida, 4 to 6. And that is a ticketed event. You have to buy tickets before, and you can get those on my website, on my Facebook, and on my Twitter. All right, I think that's going to do it. That'll do it. Hopefully Sunday night I'll be feeling better, and you won't have to hear me sound like the shit I sound like tonight. Have a good night. Godspeed. Same to you, Jay. Same to you. If you saw anything you liked tonight, make sure you drop a like down below. Don't forget to do that. Whether you're watching tonight live or tomorrow or in a couple of days, make sure on your way in or your way out that you drop that like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Sidewalk slam that subscribe button. And then once you do that, make sure you hit that bell icon next to it to turn on all of your notifications. You don't want to miss out on anything, because I have fresh content every single day on the channel, and I go live 5 times a week. Hockey season's almost over, too, for the Devils anyway. And once they are done, all my streams will be 6:30 throughout the week, so no more of the afternoon stuff. They only have 9 games left. So that's going to do it for me for tonight. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Thank you for stopping in, Jay. Appreciate you. Thank you, Godspeed. Appreciate you as well. Bonnie stopped in. Thank you, Bonnie. And thank you to everyone else who stopped in along the way. I do appreciate every one of you guys. And believe me, man, when I say that, I mean it. Because I know there's a million channels on here that you can spend your time on. So I am greatly appreciative that you choose to spend a couple hours with me every night. It's a lot of fun, and I hope it's as fun for you as it is for me. So have a fantastic weekend. We'll be back Sunday night, 6:30, with World Wrestling Federation action. Thank you for joining. Have a great weekend. I'll see you then.